album, the new one, it's also the layout reminds me very of the debut album. So what was the thought behind it?
Just couldn't think of anything new.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah. Musically, does there also something shows up something from the old stuff, or is it more a development?
I think it sounds kind of similar to the first record, but there's definitely some differences.
And what I really like about your band, that's the great humor thing, you know, that I really enjoyed reading your texts also, like Pink Triangle, for example, where you sort of fall in love with this girl, but she's a lesbian, and things like this. Is it like real life stories, or is it just funny things that comes in your mind?
Yeah, I could never have made that up. That's all true.
Really? That's cool. So is it a big piece of you? Aren't you scared to show those emotions to the people?
Now I am, but I think on our second record I was much more open, and I said to the world, "Okay, everybody, here I am. Take it or leave it." And then everybody hated the record, so now I think I'm much more afraid and much more closed off.
But I think it's scary on the other side, because I think your second record is a brilliant piece of music, and I think that it scares me that people just can't deal with, you know, some negative emotions. Do you think the world is not ready for that? Do you think the world just wants to have some sunshine?
I don't know, but I just don't feel like letting out my secret feelings now.
Also bei der zweiten Platte war es ja so, da hat er sich vieles von seinen Emotionen eben preisgegeben, und da wurde auch einiges davon verpackt. Die Leute haben es nicht ganz so angenommen. Die Fans natürlich, also so die Hardcore-Fans, die fanden die Platte super, aber so generell war es halt nicht so der kommerzielle Erfolg. Sie haben ja auch immer sehr humorvolle Texte, und ab und zu frage ich mich, weil das eben ein Part ist, den ich sehr an Weezer liebe, von wo die Texte eigentlich herstammen, ob das einfach Erfindungen sind oder Real-Life-Stories. Das ist so. Das hat er tatsächlich erlebt. Ja. Und davon gibt es jetzt erstmal was für euch. Erstmal Hashpipe hier bei Two Rock. Ich habe jetzt hier, wie gesagt, bei Two Rock das Riesenvergnügen, neben mir den Rivers von Weezer zu begrüßen. Eben ein großes Vorbild für mich und großer Musiker, und wollen wir mal ein bisschen quatschen. So, after the first album, there was this big hype, and grunge was dead and the people wanted something new, and they found the new thing in you, which was a bit overwhelming, I guess. So what was the worst about this big rock star hype?
I just think we didn't deserve it yet, because we only had 10 songs, and some of them weren't very good, and we weren't a very good live band yet, and suddenly everyone was looking at us, everyone was listening to us, and I think we just weren't ready for it yet. We didn't earn it.
But loads of bands out there, you know, play just like a couple of months together, and then they release, they get this big contract and everything. Do you think all these bands don't deserve it?
Yeah, I think before you sell millions of records and play in front of tens of thousands of people, you should really get your act together and play together for years and have tons of songs. That way you're really prepared and you can put on a good show. And I think we're finally getting there now.
So you stepped back in this time. What happened after this big rockstar hype? Wasn't it really scary?
Yeah, it was. Well, see, I never believed it was going to last anyway while it was happening, because I knew we weren't ready, and I knew we were going to have to take a big fall, so I didn't get attached to it while we had it. And then sure enough, we failed big time, and we took our time and got our act together, and now we're back.
And that's really brilliant. In those days, in the old days, it was quite hard to get you for an interview or anything like that. Why was it so hard? Why didn't you want to talk that much?
Well, I don't want to talk much now either. I don't really have much to say.
But doesn't it give you the confidence, like a journalist like me? I mean, I'm nervous now. And I think loads of people out there. I've heard also from a colleague of mine. He's working for the Visions magazine. He was also very, very nervous. I mean, all these people believe in you. Why can't you get the confidence now? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, that what you say is really nice. That's natural, you know. That's not like this sort of LA thing. I gotta be cool now and I gotta play something. It's real and that's good.
Yeah, I love playing music. I love writing songs, and that's what I'm good at. That's what I want to do. And then when it comes to getting in front of a camera and talking about it, that's not what I'm good at. And I know other musicians are. And those are the real stars, and they should be the one talking to you right now. So I feel totally uncomfortable. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, but I think you make a good job, a wonderful job. So, nach dem ersten Album war es bei Weezer so, dass die also einen ziemlich großen Hype abbekommen haben. Also Grunge war irgendwie tot, Kurt Cobain hat sich irgendwie ein paar Wochen vorher totgeschossen und die Leute haben auf was Neues gewartet und es war dann da, es war Weezer. Und das war halt so, sie haben noch nicht so viele Konzerte gehabt, haben ein paar Songs zusammen gehabt, wo er selber glaubt, dass ein paar nicht so gut waren und er fand einfach, sie haben es nicht verdient, weil sie einfach dazu noch zu wenig geleistet haben. Es ist auch oft so, dass viele Newcomer-Acts dort draußen eben auch so einen riesen Hype abkriegen, erst seit ein paar Monaten zusammen sind, irgendwie den richtigen Record-Deal bekommen haben und da findet er das einfach falsch, dass das so ist. In der Zeit, wo eben Weezer so den mega Hype abbekommen hat, da war es auch so, dass sie relativ wenige Interviews gegeben hatten. Das liegt eben daran, weil Rivers sich da so ein bisschen unsicher fühlt, was ich aber irgendwie gar nicht verstehe, weil ich das sehr, sehr charmant finde, wie er jetzt rüberkommt und ich hoffe, ihr findet das auch und jetzt gibt es erstmal für euch Pixies hier bei True Rock. Ich bin jetzt gerade hier in Dortmund im Tourbus, so you speak German. What is the German song you were singing now?
Ja.
Which one?
In München steht ein Operahaus, ein, zwei Gesuffer.
Habt ihr das gehört? Wow. So, können wir vielleicht mal Deutsch reden?
Nein.
Nein, magst du nicht, okay. And let's talk English. So, you released a new album, a new way is out there. And which mistakes would you never ever make on this new way? Again, you made in the past, probably?
I think we used to work too hard, playing 2 shows a day and never taking days off and doing interviews all day long. Now I make sure to take plenty of naps and eat enough food.
Ja, also Sie haben ja schon einiges erlebt und haben eben jetzt auch ein neues Album draußen und das ist auch ein neuer Weg, den man bestreiten kann und da kann man ja die Fehler, die man aus der Vergangenheit gemacht hat, diesmal nicht machen und die Fehler waren eben, dass sie es ein bisschen übertrieben haben, eben so viele Interviews, 2 Gigs an einem Tag und jetzt lässt er sich einfach gut gehen und lehnt sich zurück. So, why do you speak German actually?
Why?
Ja.
Mein Vater wohnt in Wiesbaden.
Bist du halb Deutscher dann?
Nein.
Bist du öfters hier in Deutschland, außer jetzt von der Tour abgesehen? Besuchst du den öfter?
I don't understand.
Ah, so are you often visiting your father here in Wiesbaden?
No, but I studied German in school because I knew he lived here.
It's really cool. So what do you think about Germany so far?
I love Germany. It's one of my favorite countries.
And what's wonderful about it?
I love the history and the culture.
Yeah, that's really nice. Like in every place you are, there's something to see, some churches or anything like this. That's really cool. That's what I like about Europe in special. And I learned about Germans. And the German crowd also loves you. Do you think there are differences, like being worldwide? I mean, you're famous everywhere. So where is the better acceptance?
It seems like our best reception is in the West Coast of the United States, California, and Japan. They're the craziest fans in Japan.
Why is it crazy?
It just seems like they have tons of energy and enthusiasm, and it seems like they're more innocent. Like they haven't seen so many rock bands before, so they're very excited.
That's really cool. Also sie haben ja irgendwie so eine ganze große Akzeptanz in Kalifornien und auch in Japan und die japanischen Fans, die sind da irgendwie ganz verrückt, weil die haben eben noch nicht so viele Rockbands gesehen und die gehen da halt voll ab auf den Sound von Weezer. Und der Vater eben von Rivers, der wohnt ja in Wiesbaden und er hat auch in der Schule Deutsch studiert und darum haben wir jetzt vorhin ja so ein bisschen gesungen gerade, so das Hofbräuhauslied. Das war ja sehr schön. So the next we're gonna see a clip of yours. What's your favorite one? Yourself? Just one of Weezer.
Hash Pipe.
Oh, we already saw this. Another one.
The Sweater Song. Undone, the Sweater Song.
So, let's see. Hier in Dortmund im Weezer Tourbus, hier neben mir Rivers von Weezer, der Sänger, der Kopf der Band. So, you've been out as Goat Punishment, undercover band. What was the thought behind it, playing undercover?
We just wanted to play some new songs and feel like there was no pressure on us. So we went under a secret name. But all the fans found out anyway, and they came, and they liked the new songs they heard, so it went all right.
Did you act it some sort of different than on stage? Because being undercover, I mean, being more loud or anything?
No, we were exactly the same.
So it was exactly the same package. That's wonderful. So, your great comeback, that was on the Warped Tour last year in California, and that was a big event, and all the fans went crazy and anything like this. I mean, how did you felt in this very moment on stage playing in front of this big crowd again?
I felt tremendous relief and happiness because for years I'd just been sitting in my bedroom and I was sure that everyone had forgotten about us. And then when we were driving to the Warped Tour, I didn't know what to expect. I thought people were going to hate us, but as soon as we came on the stage, everyone went crazy, and it just made me feel so good.
That's wonderful. Also, letztes Jahr hatten sie ja bei der Warped Tour so offizielles Comeback, kann man so sagen, weil sie haben wieder vor einer ganz großen Publikum gespielt und da war es so, dass er sehr glücklich darüber war, weil die Leute total ausgerastet sind. Er ist zuvor immer zu Hause gesessen und hat sich gedacht, die hassen uns jetzt und wer weiß, ob wir das wieder so gut machen, aber die Leute haben es voll akzeptiert und das war auch prima. Und zuvor haben sie eben mit einer Band, mit einer Undercover-Band, die hieß Goat Punishment, waren sie unterwegs und da haben sie eben auch neue Sachen ausprobiert und auch mal geguckt, wie das bei den Fans angekommen ist und ihr Verhalten auf der Bühne war dasselbe und die Fans sind irgendwann mal draufgekommen, dass es eben Weezer ist und dann waren es halt wieder ganz viele und nicht ganz wenige, wie es zuvor eben war, wie es eben noch Goat Punishment waren und keiner davon wusste. So, touring 1 year now, I mean the Warped Tour thing that was a year ago, as a result, what was the best about it?
The best result of touring? The best result is we got confidence from playing in front of our fans and hearing them cheer us on, and that gave us the confidence to go make the record.
Do you feel comfortable right now?
No.
No? Because of the interior seal of the camera?
Yes.
Okay, but on stage is it different?
No.
No, it's still... You're so sweet. Oh, wow. Also, was ist das Ergebnis eines Jahres Touren, so durch die Lande? Das war einfach toll, dass er jetzt einfach wieder mehr Selbstvertrauen bekommen hat und dass er sich einfach wohler fühlt. Er fühlt sich zwar jetzt vor der Kamera auch nicht so wohl und auch nicht so wirklich auf der Bühne, aber er macht es doch super. Und von dieser Band, die so toll ist, sehen wir dann auch mehr, aber vorher gibt es jetzt noch einen Wunschclip, so we're gonna see your requested clip, and it will be...
What's it called again?
Coffee and TV?
Coffee and TV by Blur.
Because it's so cute.
Yeah. I cried the first time I saw it.
Yeah, me too, nearly. Oh. Ja, also jetzt für euch, vielleicht könnt ihr auch heulen. Coffee and TV von Blur.
I don't know yet. I hope we finish up in Europe and then we go back and make another record. But the record company may force us to stay on tour for another year.
Okay, but where do we see you then in Europe, especially in Germany?
You'll definitely see us again this year.
Also Augen und Ohren offen halten, weil sie wollen nämlich jetzt noch ein Album rausbringen. Die Plattenfirma will sie jetzt noch ein Jahr touren lassen, aber sie werden auf jeden Fall jetzt hier noch in Deutschland ein paar Gigs zu sehen sein, unter anderem auch beim Hurricane Festival und. Also Ausschau halten für Weezer. Das war's von Turok, so it was a really, really great pleasure. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome, thank you.
So, und euch noch einen schönen Abend da draußen.